So, Quest 3 cannot show up soon enough. Where is it? Oh, alright. Well, looks like we're live. Looks like we've got audio. Looks like we're playing Lone Echo 2. I don't know how, this might be a very short stream. It felt like we were getting up to a moment of peak last play session, and I cut it short because I'd already made some arrangements to play games with other people last Sunday, Monday, something like that. So let's see how much further this goes. Hopefully it's at least a little while more, because I'm loving it, but yeah, who knows. Let's get in there and see how far we get. Memory bank. Come on. You got this. I believe in you. I'm a very smart robot. Got all them memories in my bank. There we go.
Jack, over here.
Where? Oh, over there. Right. I remember what was going on.
All right, Doc. The gantry's rigged up. I think we're all set here.
Jack, I want to remind you again. Once we start this process, we are effectively locked in. Your shell will be exclusively paired to the fabricator on the rear of the transport rig. If you exceed its range, you will be forced to reboot. If you have any remaining tasks you'd like to address, this is your final opportunity.
Do I even have... Oh, there's stuff? I'm ready.
I understand. I'm ready to begin.
I'm ready.
Very well. Moving FTL into position. Everyone, keep clear.
Will do. Clamps are set. Bring her in.
How are you feeling?
Better, actually. It's weird. I didn't notice how much the infection was affecting me until I was rid of it.
Imagine if the disease had had time to progress.
I'd really rather not, thanks.
Yeah, woo, okay, hey, how about a little warning there, bud?
Drive secured.
Confirmed. Connection established. The FTL is now linked to the station's power grid.
Reading vigorous biomass activity within the drive. The infection is feeding off the FTL's energy field.
I assume that's good.
It's expected. Begin diagnostic and compatibility check. Verify functionality of all drive components. This should only take a moment.
No problem. We'll just sit here in nervous anticipation.
Very well.
You're concerned?
About having every molecule in my body yanked across all space and time.
I guess that's
The odds of success
reasonable.
are surprisingly favorable, especially when one considers all the variables at play.
Suppose we can work with that.
Diagnostic and compatibility check complete. Stand by while I reconfigure the FTL's drive settings to mirror the exact conditions that first sent the Estrella back in time.
Dr. Harlan?
Yes, we have to get clear of the platform. I know.
Well, I guess this is it.
So it would seem. Captain, I want to say I'm sorry. I was wrong to keep you in the dark as long as I did. Perhaps if I trusted you sooner. In any case, I hope you can forgive me, though I don't expect you to. Right. Well, goodbye.
Dr. Harlan, thank you. What you're doing here, she'd be proud of you.
She'd be angry with me.
Yeah, probably. But she'd still be proud.
Thank you. Both of you. For helping me put an end to this.
Doctor, we should really be going.
Yes. All right.
Good luck, Doctor.
To all of us.
FTL settings configured. As soon as the doctor is clear, we can begin spinning up the drive.
Farewell, Captain Rhodes.
Take care of him, Juno.
Of course, always. Goodbye, Jack. I will make sure to permanently archive all of the time we have spent together.
Don't forget to, like, be nice to the dude. He'll be
I'll miss
cool.
you too, Juno.
Like,
Good
don't
luck
worry,
saving
you're
your
gonna
time,
be
Ray.
really good
Popcorn?
friends. I promise. He's gonna call you his friend. He's gonna treat you like a friend. It's gonna be really good. We riding this thing to glory?
All right, it's okay. Well, what do you say, Jack? You ready for this?
I am if you are.
Yeah.
Yeehaw! The cowboy hat and the spurs.
Apollo, we are clear.
Very well. Commencing final jump prep.
Listen. I realized I never properly thanked you. For, well, everything.
Oh, you don't have to. You're my homie. We got it.
That's what I'm here
we're
for.
doing.
Pretty sure hibernating for 4 centuries falls outside the scope of your directives.
Clearly, you and I have different interpretations of my directives.
Clearly. Well.
Are we sure that this thing doesn't
Of
have
course.
any spores on it? At all?
FTL spinner
Right?
complete.
Are we
Drive
sure?
reports green.
Remember, you need to trigger the device before the Ithaca reaches the infected zone. That should be enough to alter the course of events. Prevent the biomass from spreading.
Understood.
We'll get it done.
Transferring manual control to transport. Ready to execute jump.
Godspeed. To you both.
All right, Jack.
Alright, let's go. Punch it. Boom! Sorry, I almost shot you there. That was awkward. Put
You, Jack.
my guns away. Is this it? Is this our...
FTL engaged.
See you in a tick.
Jumping in 3,
Let's go.
2.
Woo! Woo! That was fun. Alright, you good? You good?
Okay, I'm on.
Are you
All right.
alright?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. It's just... Holy shit. That was...
The
Incredible.
best?
I was
Just
going
the
to
best
say,
thing ever? Okay,
Yeah.
that's... Yeah,
also
that's
pretty
cool
incredible.
too. Yeah. Yeah, it makes you feel
You
alive.
alright?
I'm an
course.
expert. I
I've
do
become
this every
somewhat of an
day.
expert when it comes to temporal displacement.
Sometimes
Though for
once
my
every
own
400
part, I
years.
must say the
You
physical
know.
method of time travel is significantly more turbulent.
God. Look at this place.
Not exactly the home you remember.
You know what? I'll take it. As long as we've still got time to do our job.
Apollo, can you verify our time frame? Did we make it back before the Ithaca?
Cross-referencing astrometric positional data. Stand by. Confirmed. We have arrived just prior to the Ithaca's approach.
I think I see her. There. That
Where?
bright dot just
Oh.
off Rhea. Jack, you see that?
Okay, gotcha.
Affirmative. I see it.
The vessel is
Little
closing
blinker.
fast. We have limited time.
Then let's not waste any more of it. The transport's good to go?
I'm still running diagnostics, but so far everything appears to be in working order.
Well, that'll have to do. We're on the clock.
Very well. Plotting a course for the Estrella's primary drive bay.
Popcorn? You're staying out here. See
Beep
if you can
boop.
find me a way to
Beep
contact
beep
the
boop
Ithaca.
boop.
Local comms just aren't going to cut it. We need a way to boost the signal. None of
Beep
that.
beep boop boop
I
boop.
promise. As soon as we finish checking up the cure bomb, we'll come find you. Now go.
Beep beep
Course
beep
laid
beep.
in.
Get a
Transport
popcorn.
rig prepped for departure.
You little
I would
hero.
advise you both hold on. Stand by for primary
Doing that.
thruster burn. 3,
Let's go.
2,
And away.
1. Transport underway. Distance to primary drive exchange, 4,600 meters.
That's quite a sight.
I should warn you, much of the Estrella remains highly irradiated. The transport's radiation dampener will shield us, but its range is limited.
Quest 2, you are really blowing it. think we're back. So sorry about that, guys. The air link just keeps on disconnecting on me, so that might be a thing that complicates our process today. But we're gonna work through it. Woo! Woohoo! Woohoo! Alright, that was a that was a jaunt.
Okay, come on.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. It's just... Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was...
The best ride ever. Frightening?
Frightening?
incredible. And
Hey,
yeah.
that's not what you chose last time. I caught you. I caught you. Yeah, I'm good. I am an expert.
Of course. I've become somewhat of an expert when it comes to temporal displacement.
Though for my own part, I must say the physical method of time travel is significantly more turbulent.
God. Look at this place.
Not exactly the home you remember.
You know what? I'll take it. As long as we've still got time to do our job.
Apollo, can you verify our time frame? Did we make it back before the Ithaca?
Cross-referencing astrometric positional data. Stand by. Confirmed. We have arrived just prior to the Ithaca's approach.
I think I see her. There.
Beep
That
boop.
bright dot just off rail.
Yep.
Jack, you see that?
Affirmative. I see it.
The vessel is closing fast. We have limited time.
Then let's not waste any more of it. The transport's good to go?
I'm still running diagnostics, but so far everything appears to be in working order.
Well, that'll have to do. We're on the clock.
Very well. Plotting a course for the Astrea's primary drive bay.
Popcorn? You're staying out here. See if you can find me a way to contact the Ithaca. Local comms just aren't going to cut it. We need a way to boost the signal. None of that. I promise. As soon as we finish hooking up the cure bomb, we'll come find you. Now go.
Course laid in. Transport rig prepped for departure. I would advise you both hold on. Stand by for primary thruster burn. 3, 2, 1. Transport underway. Distance to primary drive exchange, 4,600 meters.
That's quite a sight.
I should warn you, much of the Astrea remains highly irradiated. The transport's radiation dampener will shield us, but its range is limited. I advise you remain close to the rig at all times. Especially you, Captain Wilkins.
Radiation. Got it. Good safety tip.
Once we reach the drive bay, we'll need to connect the fuel cell directly into the Astrea's drive exchange conduit. That should amplify the counterpulse sufficiently enough to eliminate all the biomass in the sector.
You ready for this, Jack?
I was born ready.
You're asking me if I'm ready to venture into the burning wreckage of a destroyed warship overrun with the most toxic and destructive life form mankind has ever encountered?
Huh?
More or less. Yeah.
Done it like a lot, though.
Sounds like fun.
It's a good time.
I'm starting to think that I've been a bit of a terrible influence on you.
You're only just now coming to this realization?
Oh, shut up.
Approaching the Astrea's outer hull. Brace for deceleration.
Better hold on to something.
I'm doing that.
The most direct route to the drive bay is via a service tunnel just beyond these doors.
How do we get them open?
I'll need direct access to the local systems. There should be a control station just on the other side of that nearby airlock.
Great. Let's go.
Perhaps those of us with reboot abilities should proceed first.
By all means.
Huh?
Lead on.
Maybe? Maybe?
Areas still have power.
There are multiple redundancies in place to protect the engineering deck from power failure, even in the event of catastrophic structural damage. As you can see,
Good news for us.
not entirely. If the local power grid is still active, that means the biomass is as well.
Couldn't let me have just one bright spot, could you?
The control station is just up ahead. No sign of any significant biomass activity.
How long do you suppose that will last?
Based on previous experience, probably not as long as we'd prefer.
Okay, those look borked.
Are those the door controls?
Affirmative. They must have suffered some form of mechanical failure.
Yeah, I think so, dude.
Try the emergency release. You'll have to cut your way in.
Copy.
Ha!
Locking mechanisms released.
Doors open.
Area clear. No biomass presence.
That looks like some we
This
get
is it.
big attention.
Jack, I'll need your help to overwrite the local protocols. There's an AI core installed in the upper terminal. Remove it and place it in the override slot.
Copy that.
Oh, I
Your new
remember.
data-
Core secured.
Data port open.
Boot?
Commencing upload.
Overwrite complete. Once you return the core to the upper terminal, I should
Oh,
have full
where'd it go?
access to all local systems.
Core locked in.
Access achieved. I have local control. Now all I
Okay.
need is the captain's authorization.
Cap?
Right. This is Acting Captain Olivia Rhodes. Open the doors?
Authorization accepted. Disabling security measures. Doors opening. Stand by. I'm moving the rig
Alright.
inside.
Right, come on, Jack.
Bop.
Get back out to the transporter.
Captain,
What is it?
I'm reading movement.
Shit.
Multiple biomass signatures closing on the transport. Navcom is failing. I can't pilot the transport with those ticks draining its systems.
I can clear them off. Stand by.
I got a
Use the secondary
blaster!
airlock beyond the control station. It's your quickest route to the transport.
Got it. We're on our way.
Negative, Captain. You will need to remain inside. The transport is too far out. You would die in seconds.
I am your
If you die,
robot
our
buddy.
mission fails. You're welcome. Airlock controls should already be active.
You stay here, Liv, and don't get yourself infected, please. We did a whole lot of work to stop that.
Cycling airlock. Stand
Okay,
by.
you just hang
I
out.
want to ready that counterpulse gadget of yours, Jack.
Affirmative.
That thing's
I'll signal you when it's all clear.
I'm gonna just back up a bit here.
Yeah, good.
I
You
count
do
3
exactly
T-forms
that.
on the transport, Jack. You'll need to neutralize all of them in order for me to regain control.
Acknowledged. That's 1. That's 2. That should be all of them. Apollo, can you confirm?
Confirmed. Transport power flow nominal. I've regained operational control.
Stand by, Liv. We're coming to you.
Make sure you pull up nice and close. I prefer my insides remain unliquefied.
Not to worry, Captain. You'll be well within the dampener's radius. There. That should be more than sufficient for the captain to safely board.
Liv, you are clear to exit.
Copy that.
Hop up in here, Livia.
I'm on.
Alright.
Let's go.
Engaging primary thrusters. Be advised. Adjusting course. Course replotted. Brace for thruster reignition. Jack, I suggest keeping your counterpulse emitter armed. The biomass is likely to be
That
much
is
more
one?
prevalent as we move further inward.
Understood.
Just how bad is this going to get? Apollo?
The primary drive bay is one of the most energy-intensive areas on the entire ship. We should expect the biomass infestation to be proportionally dense.
You know,
Oh,
you
good.
could just say it's going to get really bad.
I thought that was what I said.
We appear to have another
Heat
sealed door
sucks.
ahead.
Affirmative.
Oh, is it?
You have a plan for getting it open? That'll do.
Yes.
This feels like a
My
boss
newfound
fight.
Control of the local systems is more extensive than I anticipated.
Certainly a welcome change of pace.
Though rather short-lived, I'm afraid. I expect the door to the primary drive bay will require a bit more effort to open.
Where would you want us to get started?
Proximity alert.
Oh, yeah. There we
Firing
go.
braking thrusters.
That's the last of them. Apollo.
Affirmative.
Nicely done. I don't think a
Yeehaw!
single tick made it to the transport.
Most fortunately for you, Captain. Though the ticks do appear to be more interested in the transport than you or Jack. Preparing to resume course.
There's a lot of good
Please
juice
hold
in
on.
there.
We're on. Let's go.
Acknowledged. Resuming course. We should be coming up on the drive bay shortly.
Popcorn? Popcorn, you read? Coming up on the drive bay. How are things looking your end? You find me a way to talk to the Ithaca? There's got to be something in that nest we'll cobble together. Keep looking. I don't need much. Just enough to get a signal. Could be Morse code for all I care. Just so long as the Ithaca can hear it. Okay. Well, copy that, I guess. Keep me posted. How much further, Apollo?
The drive bay is just up ahead.
Like that way, probably. It's damn. Through the goo!
Tracking movement ahead. More ticks inbound.
They just keep coming.
Shield's at 50%.
Ah, I shot him! I shot him! I thought I shot him. Yeah, they didn't shoot him. Is there another one somewhere?
I think that's the last of them.
Approaching destination. Reducing speed. The primary drive bay is just beyond these doors.
Alright, let's get them open.
There's an airlock nearby that will take you to the control station.
I see it.
I'll proceed first.
Right behind you. Popcorn. Popcorn.
Come on, Olivia.
He's not responding.
Radiological interference from the Estrella is disrupting our local comms.
Popcorn,
We should be able to re-establish contact once we're clear of the wreckage.
Let me go first. You do crazy things like take off your helmet when there's biomass around and stuff. I don't like
That's correct.
Do they still work?
Surprisingly, yes. The pods are still registering as functional.
I have a feeling these are gonna come into play later. Probably.
Let's proceed to the control station. Biomass from the drive bay has spread to the door controls.
What about the emergency release?
There is considerable buildup around the panel, but it looks to still be accessible.
I'll take a look.
You could use your counterpulse emitter to nullify any threat from the biomass. Jack, could we get a closer look at the emergency release?
Oh, you want me to get up in there? You really want me to get up in there? Okay. Let's go with... We'll give you a little bit of a wow. And then we'll go boop. Pop.
Got it. Boop. Opening door.
Through here.
What's back here? Nothing of importance.
As before, our first step is to rewrite the local protocols. The
Uh-oh.
procedure is identical to the one we performed earlier.
Where's the AI core? It's not in the terminal.
It's
One of
probably
the
back
engineers
there.
must have removed it during the initial outbreak, an attempt to seal the drive bay. It's likely the core is still close by. We should search the adjoining rooms. Expect
Okay.
considerable biomass presence.
You go, I'll keep an eye on the transport.
I won't be long.
Oh yeah, there's a little squeegee. There it is.
There, at the far end of the corridor.
Got it. Liv, I have the core. I'm heading back to you.
Copy that. See you shortly.
Hey. Hey, colliders. Dink, doink, doink, doink.
Nicely done. We're sure the core's in good shape, Follow?
We'll know for certain once Jack places it in the override slot.
Core in place.
Data port is open.
Commencing data transfer.
Override successful.
Copy. Returning core to upper terminal. Core locked in.
Protocol remapping successful. Local access granted. I can now open the drive bay. On your authorization, Captain.
Right. This is Acting Captain Olivia Rhodes. Open the drive bay.
Authorization accepted. Security measures lifted.
How much worse is it gonna get? Oh yeah, so much worse.
All but overtaken the chamber.
It's overriding the existing environment, building a new ecosystem. The infestation is worse than I anticipated.
This is what happens to Earth.
More accurately, what will happen if we fail to accomplish our mission.
Doesn't that look good though, guys? Doesn't that look like what we want a good, like, lovely Earth to look like? Big old pulsating blob of
given the state of the
spoot
drive bay,
nubbins
I cannot
and...
allow you to accompany us inside.
What? No. I'm staying. I'm with you.
That's
As
not-
much as I would welcome your assistance,
We got
I don't
you
think that is an
healthy
option.
just
Jack
now.
is right, Captain.
Just got
If
you
these new
healthy.
readings are any indication, the drive bay is far too dangerous an environment for a human being. The odds of your survival are close to zero. That is not an exaggeration.
Right. Well, I suppose as far as arguments go, that's not the worst. Okay, new plan. I'm going to track down Popcorn, see if we can work out a way to make
Yes.
contact with the Ithaca.
That is a good plan.
The escape pods are good to go. Follow?
Affirmative. I've already plotted the coordinates. Simply climb inside and seal the canopy.
Good. Keep this comm channel open. I don't care if the signal gets spotty. I want constant communication.
understood.
Come on, let's get you back to the airlock.
Got escape pods for Olivia.
Right. I'm off to go and be shot into space at what I'm sure is a totally safe velocity.
I'll be right behind
Let's
you.
launch you
Yeah,
first.
you
What
go
if
ahead.
what if we launch you first? Huh? Huh? Just to make sure? Huh? Okay. You stay alive.
Mind pointing that someplace else?
Oh, sorry about that. You stay alive. I'll be right back.
Peace out.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay.
Jack?
Yeah.
Luck.
You too, Olivia.
Be sure to come back in one piece, yeah?
I assume that's an order.
Bloody well right it is.
Transport is ready to depart. I will do my utmost to navigate a safe route through the drive bay.
All right, I'm on board.
Brace for acceleration.
Liv, Apollo and I are making our way into the drive bay.
Copy that. I'm closing up the escape pod.
Acknowledged. Safe travels.
Yeah, to both of us.
Crazy cool. It's nice of them to give me a laser pointer.
Jack, come in. I'm clear of the Estrella wreckage.
Are you all right?
Ride was a touch shaky, but I'll manage. Still no sign of Popcorn. Nothing on comms either. At this point, all I can do is focus on finding a way to contact the Ithaca and just hope he turns up.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah. Right then, I'll keep you posted.
Stop wiggling. How'd you get back there? Cheeky little gaffers.
Jack, we may have a problem.
What is it?
Oh,
Power to
another
the drive
one?
exchange
You don't
conduit
say.
appears to have been cut off. The conduit must be fully powered if we are to sufficiently amplify the counterpulse blast wave.
What are our options?
Our best course of action is to try and reroute power from another system.
Then let's do it.
There's a junction nearby that should still be functional. Adjusting course. Hold on.
Liv, we've run into a power flow issue. We have to briefly divert course.
Do what you have to do, but do it fast. The Ithaca fleet is getting close. I make out at least 3 more ships in the distance.
How close are we to making contact?
Still working on it. There's just not that much to work with. If I could maybe
It's
break
totally
one of
mother
our old
brain.
geosensors, I could pull its
Liv.
might be enough to get a signal out.
Liv, you're breaking up. Liv,
Interference from the Estrella is disrupting the signal.
is there any way to get her back?
I'm afraid there's not much I can do. However, the captain is actively working on boosting the comm signal to reach the Ithaca. If she succeeds, it's possible we'll be able to re-establish contact.
Understood.
This is it. These junction controls should allow you to divert power to the exchange conduit.
Understood. Stand by.
Discerning strategy, Jack. Rerouting the power would have undoubtedly drawn those ticks to our position. I commend your situational awareness. That's it.
Hey.
We're clear for now.
Got this. We got this.
Power flow disconnected. Power rerouted. The exchange conduit is operating at maximum capacity. Well done. Return to the transport and we'll proceed onward.
So, if we're good, like,
Takes
okay, we
inbound.
should have brought Metroid Olivia with us.
Jack, do you copy?
Liv, say again.
There's too much interference. I keep losing your signal.
Liv, can you hear me? Olivia.
Jack, I'm losing you.
Liv, are you there? Olivia.
It's no use, Jack. She's not receiving us. Incoming multiple ticks. Ticks on approach.
Sneaker.
Jack, I don't
Olivia.
know if you can hear me.
Liv, I read you.
If there's any chance you can still hear this, I'm going to keep working on the comms, but if I can't,
Liv.
Jack, we need to focus. We're closing in on the exchange conduit. We've arrived. We'll need to connect the catalyst to one of the conduit's fuel cell housings. This will allow the device to trigger a cascading reaction that will amplify the blast radius enough to eliminate all the biomass in this sector.
Does it matter which housing we use?
We should start by identifying which housings are still operational. Look for any
That one
housings
looks
with a
good.
working data port and call them out.
Got it.
That one looks good. How about
What about housing B3?
Negative.
It looks good.
There's too
What?
much biomass clogging the mechanism.
Alright, let's move on. Significant biomass presence. Housing is unusable.
I agree.
Okay, you want me to fly over there?
Shields at 95%.
Ooh, that's not
Shields at
good.
50%.
Wow, that's a fast death. That's a fast death right there. Okay, do not leave the ship. Do not leave the ship. Boop doop boop boop. Learned a lesson about radioactivity. Oh, I see one over there. What about that one? Okay. I don't need to leave the bubble. Don't leave the bubble. But what about that one? Oh, I'm gonna want my little blaster available, and I'm gonna want probably my grabberoo.
I think we can safely rule out this housing as well.
I concur. I'll circle the conduit so we can inspect the remaining housings.
Excessive biomass presence.
Valid assessment. Housing is no longer functional.
Housing D4 might still be salvageable.
Biomass presence is moderate, but still enough to be a problem.
Shields at 95%.
Where'd you go? Ah, little sneakers.
This housing is far too infested. There's nothing we can do here.
Yes, I'd have to agree.
Housing C1 still appears functional.
Unfortunately, biomass presence around the couplings is too severe.
Copy. Let's keep looking.
Resuming flight path.
The housing looks clear, but the data port is unsalvageable.
Unfortunate. The housing might have otherwise been a suitable candidate.
Rampant infestation. Housing appears inoperable.
A valid assessment.
What about this housing? E3.
I'm afraid not. The infection appears to have penetrated the outer casing. The internal components are likely teeming with biomass.
Teeming.
Negative on this housing.
Agreed. Continuing orbit.
The housing's data port is defective. Nothing to be done here.
Agreed. We seem to be running out of options.
There are still housings left to inspect. Let's keep looking. There, housing G4. That looks to be our best option.
Data port is functional. No visible infestation. I agree. That housing does appear to be our most optimal solution. Well spotted. All other housings appear either offline or infected. I believe this is our only chance.
Can you bring us within dampener range?
Affirmative. Maneuvering thrusters engaged.
Do a little house cleaning on it. Olivia, we're doing it, buddy.
Her signal's only getting worse. You'll need to scan the data port to activate activate the fuel housing.
Housing open.
Now, use the release controls to eject the old cell. Remember, both controls must be operated simultaneously.
Copy.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to use my grabby hand.
Fuel cell removed.
Stand by while I align the transport to the housing. Please keep clear. Catalyst in place. Now use the same controls as before to secure the device.
Got it.
Apollo, what's happening?
The power clamp's anode coupling failed to engage. Without
Of
a proper
course.
connection to the conduit, we won't be able to trigger the reaction we need to detonate.
Can the coupling be repaired?
Unknown. We'll need to get a closer look.
Copy. Moving to inspect.
It's like that movie, The Core, where just like everything that can possibly go wrong does go wrong, and you're just like, by the end of it, you're just like, well. Alright, what oh, this side? I'm going to look at this side.
Jack, we need to get a better look at that coupling.
Investigate why the anode coupling failed. Oh, this part. Okay. Oh, there's a little itty bitty
Apollo, there was a
biomass
small
on
pocket
it.
of biomass on the housing.
Yes, I saw. Well done, neutralizing the infection. We should probably clear the remains. The nodule is small enough that you should be able to burn it away with your cutter.
I'm gonna do that on this side because I want to have my.
Biomass removed. What about now, Apollo? Can you engage the coupling?
Negative. The damage is too extensive. With the coupling disabled, we have no way to bridge the connection.
Then we find a new solution. We have to. The Ithaca's almost here. Manual extrication of the
wiggle it.
coupling does not appear possible. What if I use my shell to complete the connection?
I'm
If
a
I hold
hero.
both the anode and the coupling, the current should pass straight through.
Yes, but once the circuit goes live, the resulting energy surge would destroy your shell.
Then I'll simply reboot.
At this range, the counterpulse wave will undoubtedly disable the transport's fabricator.
I'm a hero. Let's go.
To reboot.
Are there any alternatives?
We could try using the fabricator to construct something to bridge the gap. Though without
Yeah,
access to the full
that's an
archive
idea.
of schematics, our
Make some
options are
web,
exceedingly
some
limited.
wire.
Give me a moment
some
to
wire.
locate and print the most tenable option.
If I am a good connective,
With our
like
limited
wire,
time frame, we cannot
just a little
afford
wire.
attempting ineffective solutions.
Can we make
Fabrication
it?
complete. The component is ready. Try positioning it such that it makes contact with both the anode and the
Some
coupling.
fancy wire you got there. Whoop! What just happened? Okay, I got. Okay. And
Energizing.
50%.
It's no use, Jack. We can't establish a stable connection. The component simply doesn't fit.
Are there any other components we can try?
Nothing
You
in the
piece of
fabricator's
wire?
local memory. I recommend we consider other solutions.
Little piece of wire? What do you think? Where did my body... Oh, there it goes. Look at my past self.
There's no other option. I have to bridge the connection myself.
That bridge.
Sorry to
I'm
say,
a hero.
What do I need to do?
stand by while I prep the catalyst for diffusion.
I'm a hero.
Jack,
Probably
would you like
need to...
try
What if I...
contacting Captain Rhodes again?
Let's put
Is
my
it all
tongue...
possible? Yes.
Yeah.
I should say goodbye.
Just put the tongue in
I will
the
boost the signal
coupling.
as best I can.
Liv? Liv, do you copy?
Jack! Jack, are you there?
I'm here. I read
I hear
Liv.
you.
Jack! Thank God. I thought I'd lost you.
Liv, there's a problem.
What do you mean?
Because
What
there's
sort of
always a
problem?
There's a
problem.
malfunction. I'll have to use my own shell to complete the connection and detonate the device.
What? Jack, no! You can't! The EM
okay,
surge will fry
buddy.
the fabricator. You won't be able to reboot.
Yep, we know.
I understand.
You could die. Jack,
Yep.
wait. Just hold on.
But it's
Let me see if I can
okay.
find another way for you to reboot. One of your old activation pods. Something.
Liv, it's all right. I know what I'm doing.
No! God damn it, Jack! Listen to me! You are not doing this!
I also think Olivia will find a way, because she's so smarty pants.
Apollo! Apollo! There's
well.
got to be something! Some long
I
shot
ran
plan!
out of time.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Jack! Please!
Circuit is now going live.
Goodbye, Olivia.
Let's go.
I...
Woo. Am I invincible now? I feel like that just turned me into the Incredible Hulk, right? Like, I gotta be like a superhero now. With that kind of gamma radiation. At least I get to like watch all the biomass die. Except that stuff's not dying. I sacrificed myself so you would be dead. I need you to, like, cooperate there, bud. Well, what I'll say at this point is this game is awesome. I both want there to be a Lone Echo 3 because it's a really amazing game series and Ready at Dawn absolutely crushes it. I also don't want there to be a Lone Echo 3 because I want that to be the end of the biomass. Cause F that noise, man. But, one way or another, let's hope Olivia, has healthy pink lungs and got out of there safe. This game has been awesome. Like, super freaking awesome. Big level up from the original game. A lot, like, more vast and grand and just super cool. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I definitely did. And yeah, hopefully this motivates a few of you to pick this game up and experience it yourself, because it is really amazing. Like, so many VR games just kind of boil down to, like, run around, shoot things, boop, bop, boop, like, you know, you are the action hero, here's a gun. Like, this one, like, yeah, you got your little blaster thing, you shoot some targets at the end, but, like, for the most part, it is trying out all sorts of experiences that you just wouldn't get in the average run-of-the-mill game. All of the zero-gravity flying stuff, like all of the, you know, the puzzle solving and maneuverability that is present in this game is very unique to the Lone Echo series, so... super awesome.
Captain Rhodes. Captain Rhodes. It is the Echo unit.
I knew she'd get me back online. What an absolute boss. Oh wait! Right! Because I was sitting in a pod. Of course, she came back and found me. Olivia came back to find me. Hi, Popcorn. Hi, Popcorn. Olivia is the smartest pants. I forgot that this part of me was still around. Olivia!
Jack?
Hi!
Oh my god. Jack! Jack,
But wait a minute.
it's really you.
Doesn't this alter the timeline, though?
Morning,
hi.
sunshine.
Does this...
Everything's gonna be alright, Jack.
Hold on. Does this mess up what happened? Did we... If you get me out of here, does that stop the ability to stop the biomass?
Say again, Ithaca?
I said, do you have him?
That's affirmative, Ithaca. I have him.
Copy that. Stand by for rescue.
Come on, Jack.
Hi.
It's okay. I've got you.
Well, thanks. But does this screw everything up, though? So does that imply that there's gonna be a Lone Echo 3, or is it is it done now? Like, because, okay, let's think about this. Because so we have to think about how the mechanics of this time travel works, because earlier on in the game, like in this, like, wasn't... I should have played it all in one go, because now I have to remember back to last week and what Apollo said last week. But I think I remember him saying, like, when we all went back to the future, at the beginning of this game, when we returned to Apollo's timeline, Apollo didn't recognize his own space. So that implies that, like, the timelines split. But if now, because, like, that version of me was, like, what was in stasis that brought the recipe to save the future and save Olivia and everything in the future, and like that version of me was the version that, like, had the recipe to, like, make the anti-bomb. So if Olivia just came back and pulled that version of me out of stasis so that she could have her robot boyfriend back, she kind of just doomed all of civilization into dealing with the biomass again. And that's not great, man. Oh, I thought Apollo was the dum-dum. Olivia, you're smarter than this. Don't let your emotions take over. You can make a new Jack. Can you, or just, like, copy paste me and put me back in the pod, man? Like, Control C, Control V would have really saved the day here. Just leave me in the pod. Now Apollo's gotta come back and, like, infest everything again. Time travel sucks. This is why, if we make a time machine, we shouldn't get in it. I like time travel movies. Looper's great. If you haven't watched Looper, you should watch Looper. Not Looper. Was it Looper? The one where they make one in the garage? Or am I saying that one? Or is Looper the one with Bruce Willis? Whichever one it is, the one where the guys make a time travel device in their garage. That one's spectacular. The Bruce Willis one's good too, but the one with the box in the garage, that one is great. Whichever one that is. I should look it up. I'm gonna look it up, let you guys know what it is that I'm thinking of right now. Just so that we don't leave that little tendril hanging. Hold on. Answer's coming. Answer's coming. So I'm pretty sure Primer. Primer is the one I'm thinking of. Right? Yes. Primer. Looper's also good. Primer's really, really, really good. Anyways, this has been Lone Echo 2. It has a heartwarming ending that implies the absolute nightmare continues. Isn't that lovely? Oh, Liv's great. Liv's great. We love Liv. Live, laugh, love. But yeah. Oh boy. That ending, as heartwarming as it is, like that leaves me with a whole big pit in my stomach. It's like, oh no. But that probably means there's a Lone Echo 3 in development, and we like that. So let's go. Anyways, this has been Lone Echo 2. And as I was saying before that end credit scene, like I was, like I'd love to play a Lone Echo 3 because the game is amazing. The series is amazing, and I love it, and it's great. And so I guess now we'll probably have Lone Echo 3 to look forward to, and it'll be insane and expansive and probably everything that we'd hope for. And yeah, look forward to that on the horizon. 'Cause time travel is a nightmare. Oh boy. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun. I definitely did. And I'll be anxiously awaiting the announcement of the third game, because I have a feeling it's brewing on the back burner there. Ready at Dawn's just like clicking away, making another awesome game that we're gonna get in the future. Yeah. So looking forward to that when it happens. I see you, Ready at Dawn, you clever gaffers. I see you. But yeah, this will be it for me. Hopefully we'll catch you guys around for the next one. Have yourselves a great night, and maybe we'll get back on and do some other gaming. Who knows? We'll check it out. But have yourselves a great night, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Peace out.